Today, we are covering 3 wild things happening in Northwest Arkansas, and one of them, shockingly, includes affordable housing in Bentonville, Arkansas. Gasp. So, let's talk about that. Hey everybody! If you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois, the worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Huntsville, I could have moved to Knoxville, I could have moved to Maryville, I could have moved to Golden, I could have moved to Boulder, I could have moved to Boise, I could have moved anywhere. But I chose Northwest Arkansas, and it's by far the best place to live in America, literally by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, email me, text me, let's sit down for coffee. Let's talk about again why I chose Northwest Arkansas again versus anywhere else in America. And also, I want to mention this out there. Always call me, text me, whatever the case is. I always love talking about real estate here in the area itself. I always make time for all my clients and people looking to move to the area. So feel free to call me anytime. I will always make time. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Alright, and the first we need to cover is actually a brand new retail slash brewery slash a couple other things, kind of, this is called a restaurant for the sake of argument, brewery, located in kind of the south end of Bentonville, is just opening now. So the owners of, actually, I'll make sure I get this right, the owners of Greenhouse Ale Works in downtown Rogers are opening up a new place called Terracotta. Love that, this is a fun name. Terracotta in the south end of Bentonville. They say it's gonna be a mixture of like kind of a boutique, sell stuff, and then also a brewery, like for 25 seats. But these are kind of those niche businesses that are opening up in those sections of Bentonville, especially serving some of the homes near that area. Becoming very common in this area itself, because as you know, Northwest Arkansas expands and expands when it comes to menus and styles of even ethnic restaurants and different things to do. It's going to have these kind of niche businesses like Terracotta that will be open up in those south end of Bentonville or north parts of Rogers or other parts of Pinnacle. So these are going to be those pop-ups that are going to obviously drive a lot of traffic to local areas, that rather than driving to the downtown section of Bentonville all the time or to Pinnacle or whatever, you're going to have that kind of local place. And so it's not quite obviously like a bar, obviously. It's going to be more of that kind of brewery style thing. And you have a lot of those obviously in Fayetteville. Reason being is because Fayetteville is definitely a more mature, we'll say, city. It's been around a lot longer. It's been more established. Whereas Bentonville and Rogers and parts of Springdale are becoming into that section of, we'll say, city growth, to say the least. So seeing that open in the south end of Bentonville makes perfect sense. And the second wild thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is that the international artist known as Leon Keer, K-E-E-R, is coming to Fayetteville to actually paint a mural in Fayetteville. So a little bit of backstory. 2 backstories actually. First one is that Fayetteville is well known for spending lots of money, whether good or bad, on artwork in the area itself. If you go anywhere in Fayetteville, there's artwork, there's murals, there's everything all the time, everywhere. So very well known in that area. Second story is that they actually put out a bid a couple months ago to see, first of all, to see like, here's the bid, and then who wants to compete for this. And then Leon is actually coming here. The reason that it's kind of unique that I want to mention this is because murals get painted all the time in Fayetteville. But this is going to be a augmented reality art piece, meaning you're going to see a blank wall, ain't going to be nothing there. You have to actually take your phone out and actually like pull, I'm guessing it's a QR code, I assume, like near the thing, I don't know. And then it's going to be actually kind of overlay your phone to see the actual artwork happening in real time. I'm guessing that they're going to be able to change it potentially, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe he designs it digitally, no idea. But again, Fayetteville's known for these kind of like forward-thinking, very interesting designs, and obviously makes perfect sense for Fayetteville to do this. So again, digital artwork becoming more of a thing, and that actually existed a little bit around the Ledger in Bentonville for a while. They were doing NFTs for a long time up there, and then Fayetteville's doing this now, so it's becoming more commonplace. There was a couple things in downtown Rogers that happened, but regardless of all that, it's becoming more commonplace to see digital artwork in Fayetteville and other parts of Northwest Arkansas. And so once it's all done, I'll probably do a video, I'm sure of it. Whoa, I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out, maybe you're looking to come down here, maybe vacation, maybe just, you never know. I made 3-day itineraries, like literally day by day, restaurant by restaurant, thing by thing. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, maybe you are using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin way too slow. Notifications way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally, it's Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below, name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all that information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. And every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? When is First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on downtown Rogers? What's going on in Pinnacle? What is going on in Walmart Amphitheater? What new golf course coming here? What's going on at Topgolf? There are so many things all the time, all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below, make sure you get that email every single Friday, but I need you to be aware, I need you just heads up here. You will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak, but I promise you will be the most important person eventually when you make it down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third and final big news for Northwest Arkansas is that McAuley Place, located in Bentonville, finally broke ground. Now the backstory to this, it's a little, actually let me take a step back. 160 units basically dedicated to affordable housing. Now this is the actual units and the actual package for teachers and admins and other people when it comes to Bentonville school system. What happened is a couple years back, like 2 years back, the superintendent got word that a couple different teachers did not actually accept their contracts for Bentonville's teaching positions because of the fact that they couldn't afford housing in Bentonville, Arkansas. Now, in all fairness, if you were to be just a little side note, Bentonville's known for being a really, really well-paid school system when it comes to teachers, so I'm aware of that. The second thing is that I don't think he or she didn't really look into Bella Vista or Pea Ridge. If you just type in Bentonville and you see the median price range, it's gonna be a little higher than average, that's for sure. But Centerton, Rogers, Springdale, Fayetteville, Bella Vista, Pea Ridge, and honestly, a lot of those places are honestly better than some of the parts of Bentonville, in my opinion. I'd rather be in Bella Vista than other parts of Bentonville. I'd rather be in Pea Ridge than certain parts of Centerton, of course. But moving on, regardless, I digress. I don't think I did a good job researching. But regardless, the superintendent said, hey, we need to make affordable housing for our teachers to make sure we don't lose on high quality talent based on housing prices. Okay, cool, fine. So they got a grant, did the whole thing. There's a big hoopla, problems, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, got approved, of course, and then they are now building this. So 160 units is being built, developed, started in Bentonville for the affordable housing for teachers. Now, obviously it's very controlled by the school system. I'm sure it's controlled by the grants given by to it, but regardless, they are thinking ahead because they want to make sure that they have good talent when it comes to Bentonville. So I appreciate that because they don't want their school system to go down because they can't recruit the talent to move here to teach here or to raise up from school or from U of A or wherever else to teach here based on just housing. So I get it. It's kind of a safety net. It's kind of a kind of controllable thing. I get it. I'm excited for it because I do understand the concern of hey, we can't recruit because people can't buy or even rent to some extent. So then they're forced to either raise salaries higher or have to then, whatever the case is. So this is a good safe measure for them for the foreseeable future. It'll be done, I believe I'm looking at the information right now. I think it'll be done either later this year or at least start opening up, but they're probably gonna start really pushing it for the 2026 to 7 school season. That's my guess. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you have not been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally made by me, by yours truly, page by page, basically detailing demographics, cities, populations, all the cool things that's going on here. So basically, it's your go-to guide for all the things about Northwest Arkansas. 120-page guide. It's a real thick boy, to say the least. Then it comes with my 3-day itineraries, printed right in there. It comes with stickers, it comes with postcards, and just wait. It comes with the NWA coloring book. Wow! Anyway, who doesn't want this thing? It's amazing. I mean, are those times you just sit at work and color? You shouldn't be doing that, but maybe you want to. Anyways, coloring book, fantastic. Long story short, it comes in a box, literally shipped boxed right to your home. Enter your name and address below. I'll make sure you get that package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It's my favorite for F word. Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Alright guys, it's the next one.